It's Perez. I could not wait to talk about this on my podcast, so I had to do it right here, right now. Hello world, it is Perez Hilton, and if you haven't heard yet, former The Bachelor star Colton Underwood has come out as a gay man, which I was reminded of the way that Ricky Martin came out. I thought it was very telling that both Colton and Ricky came out as gay men and not bisexual, pansexual, queer, plus anything. And the response to Colton Underwood's coming out interview is what I wanted to focus on right now. And then I'll get to his interview. But first, if you don't know, there was a lot of drama with Colton Underwood and his ex-girlfriend and winner of The Bachelor, Cassie Randolph. That relationship ended poorly with allegations of harassment, stalking. She took out a restraining order against him, which she later rescinded, and they worked it out privately. Colton addressed that in his coming out interview with Robin Roberts, apologizing again, making no excuses for his behavior. Although I wish they would have gone into detail. I wish he would have said, I did this, that, and the other, and there are no excuses for that. They kind of glossed over it a bit, and that's fine. Because what I think or hope will happen is that Good Morning America will give Cassie Randolph the opportunity to speak her truth, to share what happened. If she wants to, I think she should. She can be supportive of his coming out and still say, he did these really sucky things to me. So the response to the interview has been telling because there are a lot of people out there who believe that if you have ever done something bad, that you shouldn't be given a platform. To those people, you're dumb. You're dumb because you've done bad things. You have done bad things. Don't be a hypocrite. You are not perfect. My skin crawls at these holier than thou people. You live in a glass house, honey, okay? I'm gonna throw a stone. I don't know. I totally jumbled the expression, but there's nobody who's perfect. He messed up, but his story is newsworthy, and he's also thirsty for doing it the way he did. And I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, I'm reminded of other high-profile people that have come out later in life, and they've just done it like on social media. Because what's most important to them is living their truth and being authentic, not getting publicity and attention for it. But he's the former Bachelor. And I'm sure that there is financial concerns at play. He needs to keep his name out there. He needs to keep growing his social media. There's even rumors that he's going to have a Netflix show or docuseries coming out. As for the interview, I actually have a lot of compassion for him. I saw some similarities with his story and mine. I used to also wish I wasn't gay. I still carry around in me the brainwashing of society. the me saying, I would rather my son not be gay because it's easier to be straight. It is. You know, he was brought up religiously. I was too. I went to an all-boy Jesuit school for 7 years, from 6th through 12th grade. He too went to a religious school where they program and brainwash you. And, you know, his sports element is somewhat comparable to the Latino element, right? The sports world is still very homophobic. And by and large, the Latino community is still very homophobic as well. And not just the Latino community, I would say many to most of the I don't know, maybe I'm totally wrong, but really religious communities still are not as accepting. Many communities that aren't like part of liberal elite America or whatever you want to call it, or like New York City or Los Angeles, but even in Los Angeles, like it's still hard and a struggle. It's still hard and a struggle. And he still has a lot of growing to do. I find it fascinating that he still is a Catholic and is excited to be closer to God now. If he could do that, then great, good on him. The Catholic Church has made it painfully obvious and clear to me that I'm not welcome or accepted or equal. Actually, I was talking to a friend about this recently. One of my childhood friends from Miami came out as a lesbian and got married. And then her wife got fired from her job teaching at a Catholic elementary school. They were fine with her being gay, but when they got married, she got fired. That's just lame. That's just lame. It's been wonderful to see the support that Colton has gotten from his family and friends. He says most of them responded with, "I wish you would have told me sooner." Even the Bachelor franchise released a statement saying that they're very supportive of him. And come on, like, if I was questioning my sexuality, or if I even knew my sexuality, but I had the opportunity to be the Bachelor, I would have been the Bachelor. And also, that's who he was in that time. He hadn't come out to family and friends. To my knowledge, he hadn't hooked up with anybody that's of the same sex. You know, he sort of regrets, but doesn't. I kind of like that honesty of his in the interview. You know, he revealed that he was having really dark thoughts last year. I believe him. It's clear that he was in a really bad place last year. A normal person would not have ended things with his ex-girlfriend and done the things that he did. And it was beautiful to hear that especially his father has been so supportive of him. And hopefully Colton, being a certain type of gay, you know, former football player, can make it easier for other gays that are maybe like more like him to come out. And I think it's wonderful for them to be able to see him, to look up to him, and hopefully he can have a healthy, happy life. And I wish him well. And I wish Cassie as well also. And I wish that all of those people that were being so cruel and judgmental to him today, because he did this coming out interview, would just have a little bit more empathy and understanding and compassion. So to everybody who watched me live, I appreciate you so much. To Suze, my friend Suze, thank you for the super chat. Suze, you are a gem. And I'm back. I'm back. I'm a dork. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. If you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, follow, subscribe, share, follow my family channel, blah, 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 blah. Mwah.